can get it done. This is now the second round of Moorland Skirmishers versus Meta. Moorland is attacking, Meta is defending. Let's see what happens. Anything can go down.
Looks like I'm seeing the same exact flank going on here, where they send 5 people to the left side, right side on the hill, and they send a single man-at-arms to hide back and try and get a flank. Again, that man-at-arms is Lemon again, same as last time.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to get by. Looks like she's going to get by unseen.
Let's see if it'll work out.
Flame sees her. Flame sees her
Yep.
this time. He's not going to let that happen a second time.
However, Lemon's getting a lot of peasants.
She did get 2 there.
Oh, but Moorland is cleared with this objective. Only 8 peasants out of 40. That's not bad. Meta only got 11 on their first push.
They actually ended the first push with around 16 because they burned those 3 houses at the end there.
Oh, right. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's very good, actually.
Oh, here they go. Now they're burning some houses from Moorland.
Yeah, they're burning even more.
So around the same first push, actually.
Yeah. Making decent time. It's really what happens from now until 7 or 6 minutes, basically.
Mm-hmm. Lemon does the same flank there, and she's going to burn some stuff.
That's pretty effective.
It is.
Moorland trying to hold out against these 3 men. Now it's a 2v1. But Ostrich will go down. 21
Lemon
peasants down.
Still killing peasants. She's just running around town.
8 minutes remaining. Damn, yeah, Lemon is totally
going to town on him,
uncontested. Now finally contested by Waterboy.
Just taken down quickly in that 2v1.
But hey, 34 out of 40 peasants?
Not terrible. Very similar, actually, to
very good.
To the other team.
If they can make 40 peasants before 7 minutes hits, then we're going to see very similar timings and potentially very similar results. Which could be very, very cool. Alright, 33 seconds before 7 minutes. I really, really want to see this go down. I think if Moorlanders just suicided in right now and just try to get as many houses and peasants as possible, they could probably do it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at this point, they only need 2 to burn 2 houses.
They've got 2 houses right here. Decently close.
Flame is in a 2v1. He needs help. 3v1. Here come his teammates.
Oh, there's a 3v2 down here with Moorland favored, and they are going to get their houses.
They're going to get it here, yeah.
Yep, at just about 7 minutes, nearly the same time.
Notice how they burned that side house there, right near the back torches?
Yeah.
That house doesn't actually count for any peasants. Not many people know that.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. That little stable there does not count.
Huh. And yet it still burns. That's very interesting.
It
TV trolled us.
They did. Very similar time, maybe 30 seconds or so behind.
Not even. Like, I'm pretty sure Meta ended up at maybe 17 minutes?
Around 17:20.
17:20? Okay, yeah, 30 seconds was about right. So, very, very similar.
Mm-hmm.
This is anybody's game still. And Moorland with a great first push. They're going to keep that cart going for a good long time.
Mm-hmm. But at this time, you have to think, though, the cart was probably just about touching the bridge for Meta.
At this time, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
16 minutes?
They were uncontested on that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Until they hit the bridge, towards the end of the bridge, actually.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it pretty much hit the door before it stopped. So we're going to need to see some great engagements. Moorland is making some weird decisions with these group engagements. They're kind of flailing around a lot. It seems to be sort of working, but the TKs
they end the engagement with 2 up.
However, it's still moving, so I guess I can't criticize them too hard. Their tactics may be barbaric, but they work. Moorland need to stop this cart as soon as they possibly... Need to stop the attacks on this cart as soon as they possibly can. Meta needs to stop this cart. Because it is just going and going and going. Looks like the cart is stopped currently.
Yep. For now, it's inching along during the engagement.
And
Moorland
it looks like
comes out on
Moorland...
top.
Oh, wow. Moorland completely clears meta with only one casualty to speak of. That was a great engagement. It was looking like meta was just kind of surrounding the card a bit,
Yeah.
acting a little weird. So another engagement between meta and Moorland at the cart. It's now on the bridge, so this is the sticking point.
If they can win this engagement, it'll be key.
Uh-oh. Moorland getting completely surrounded. Really bad for them.
Yep. Just
Yep.
that one Ozek there. He's going to run away.
As soon as they got surrounded, I knew it was over for them because they put themselves in a really terrible position. They should have never let meta get past them, past the cart and the bridge. They should have just choked them in those two slits. But they did, and they ended up getting surrounded. And we're at 13 minutes 45 seconds. It's still absolutely either team's game. But Moorland is working against the clock, as it is. I just noticed Moorland is running 2 men-at-arms alongside their
That
3
is
knights
interesting. That'll
and
help with
archer.
the flanking, yeah.
However, it seems to be working. That extra speed
Yeah.
looks like it's really useful for Moorland to work
That
out
is
its
going to need some quick
attacks.
spawns here if they want to stop that from hitting the wall.
Yeah, I'm seeing this definitely hit the wall right now. I don't know if they're going to get any progress like Meta got really early. But it's going to get there. At least it should get there. Oh, it might be just next to
Just
it.
not, yep, they stopped it.
Just an
Need to
inch.
take out that 3-man push. They have a half push here.
Yeah, both teams have a half push, so we'll see. No, it's going to be Meta's.
They should wipe that man-at-arms. They don't want to let him live.
Not at all. Nope, they are going to... Nope,
Nope,
finally.
nope, we'll catch
Trail
them.
him
They
down.
want to head back, though. Ooh,
I spoke
they might
too
actually
soon.
push the spawn.
Looks like that's what they're considering.
They need more men for that, yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to leave that Vanguard back there. That's not good. He's going to be left
Well, he's going to watch
out.
for the flank, though, actually. He's playing goalie.
That makes sense. Now, however, if the attacking team gets a really quick clear on this defensive push and just goes
They could
straight for
move
the
on
cart, that could be very dangerous.
Which is exactly what happened, but one of them gets taken out by the ballista there. Nice shot.
Yeah, these ballista shots are pretty insane that's been going on in the tourney. I've seen 2 so far. That was the
Two
fourth!
ballista shots.
Oh
With
my
a headshot
gosh.
On that one, yeah.
I was going to say 3rd, but then that happened as soon as I said it. Goodness gracious. Oh, and Meta is just doing some seriously good work.
Good target switch there by Waterboy. Back and forth with it.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. June is just doing his damnedest to stay alive, but not enough. Ozek ending up being the last man
They
alive.
don't
He's going
want
to
him
need to run
live
away.
again. He's going to have to run, yeah. He's going to make it. They don't want to chase him.
Nope.
We're going to try and catch him with an axe, maybe. Nope.
Oh, the ballista's so close. Moorland's going to need a full 6-man push if they're going to want this thing. It's 10 minutes and 59 seconds, very close. However, there's no progress on the cart.
See, even though Golden Icon didn't hit that ballista shot there, he still does a little bit of splash damage, which definitely helps.
That's very, very true. Yeah, these men-at-arms are bloodied, and that means a lot in the grand scheme.
Oh, there's a wipe there for Moorland. So
Shit, yeah, Moorland's got a full team running in. They can get some
they're
progress.
going to need oil. It looks like... Is he there? Is the oil there?
I don't see
Oil's
him
not
going
there,
for it just
no.
yet. No. They're getting
This
good
isn't good.
progress. Alright, finally, the knight is running up to get the oil, and they do end up getting it. But get a bit of team
Too
damage at the
late
same
with the
time.
oil there.
Yeah, too little,
Far
too late.
Not sure why the archer wasn't there, but it's alright.
I think that's why Golden Icon's getting some insane throws.
Yep.
However, we have half progress on the cart.
Now, if they
It's
can
decent.
hold off for 3 more minutes, they automatically win on King
Yep.
stage.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely Moorland's round to take, though, because they should be able to do this in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, about.
It's definitely possible.
They can deal with this full 6-man down here, then they may just be able to deal with it. If they can clear this, it's pretty much it. That was a TK, but also Flame gets 2 kills to make up for it. Will it be enough? I don't know. There's not a lot of health for Moorlands on the board right now. They've only got 2 men-at-arms. Uh-oh. I don't know if they can hold out. Yep, men-at-arms are not the best in that kind of situation.
Waterboy with the Bardiche. You know, the recent buff to the Bardiche definitely makes it a very viable weapon.
Absolutely. I'm seeing him swap constantly between loadouts, Waterboy. He's very versatile.
You have to adjust, yeah.
Very, very versatile player.
And he's picked up that the man-at-arms are definitely very useful on this objective, and the Bardiche really shuts them down.
Absolutely. That range and that high damage just melds so well together, and it's a man-at-arms killer. Speaking of men-at-arms, I would honestly, if I were Moorland at this point, I would probably flip one of their men-at-arms to a Vanguard. Just they need that health. They got a little bit on the cart, but those men-at-arms just don't have that staying power necessary. But they do get a clear. Almost.
Just about.
Okay, they finally do. They are going to get this door down with a minute to spare. However, that is going to be...
up there trying to shoot.
Oh!
Trying to shoot the guy off the cart, yeah.
Oh, they just miss
he
it.
gets taken out.
Will they get the... No, the door has a pixel! Just
one
one pixel.
But Archer cannot reach the cart.
Yeah, they have 50 seconds to make this happen. But the thing is, now Moorland's kind of losing their focus. They're trying to trickle a little. That's not smart.
Yeah, they need to suicide on that cart. That's all they really need to do.
There they go.
Yep,
very nice.
arms.
Good move.
And that's game. They cannot make up the time.
There's literally no way. Let out a mighty roar. I can't do that. Break my mic. Someone thought did I let out a mighty roar? I don't think so. I don't know. Okay, so just in the spirit of sportsmanship, they're obviously going to play it out. Oh gosh, more Meta has successfully flanked Moorland.
Coming through. They met them there pretty well. They didn't win the engagement, but they definitely stopped it.
Yeah. They did some serious damage in the meantime. Dejibus again using that maul, which he is so effective with. If I were Moorland, I would just wait up. Don't get killed by projectiles.
Yeah, you don't want to trick one.
Not at all. Meta is going to push up, however. And the Moorland stragglers are going to go down.
Also, notice how they passed King down to Dan.
Oh, yeah.
They passed it down three players. He was at second place when he took it. Or third place, sorry. So they know what player wanted King, and they were ready to pass it to him.
That's very smart. That's perfect strategy. You do want your King selection to be a conscious decision, not one that just happens to be the highest
You don't want
score.
to be your strongest player, but you want to be a player that can hold his own.
Yeah, and that can run when he knows he needs to run.
It's really a huge game of runaway with King, which is funny.
Pretty much. Moorland's going to do their best to just keep pushing and pushing, but they keep coming out of their pushes bloodied and with nothing to show for it. not working in their favor. Oh, and the TK. Flame coming up from behind. Gonna get a ton of... Oh, he's gonna kill Lemon. Getting as much damage as he can get. Oh, and he does get a bit of damage in before he goes down. Bit too many dodges for Mosek, but he does get out on time.
Ooh, good throw there by Golden.
Gosh, Golden Icon. Master of throwing in a fray. And of stabbing, it would seem.
See, Dan Zyos hasn't even had to move from his spot back there.
Where are they at? Yeah, exactly. They're just hanging back. They don't even need to move. The rest of the team is being really effective in their counter pushes. Pushing deep to flanking. Yeah, exactly. Rather than being reactive, they are adapting, and they're just getting up in their faces.
See there, even though they didn't win that push there, they definitely weakened it and took out a couple members.
Now, Will, do you like to see the king on this map with... do you always like to see an archer beside the king as the final objective?
It can definitely be useful. In the past, when archers were a lot stronger, that was always the idea, is that you'd have people push up into courtyard and then have an archer stay back with the king. Sometimes maybe a knight. Usually not, though. And nowadays, it can really... It's a toss-up. You can go either way with it. But I'd say with Golden Icon's aggressive style, you don't want him to sit back with the king.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Golden Icon's the wrong person to have next to that king.
You want him up with the rest of your force.
Absolutely, he's most effective there. I think you can probably just generalize in saying that no matter what may be the most used or the most efficient tactic, the most effective for your team and the people you're playing with, and the thing you can most synergize with, will always be the best tactic to use.
Of course.
Looks like there's 7 minutes on the clock. We're gonna need a serious offensive from Moorland. They want to see this round through.
I have a feeling this might go the full 6 minutes.
Yeah, so do I, because Moorland is really being relegated to this courtyard, and I haven't seen him push past it since the first couple minutes of this objective. It's been pretty stagnant. Up until now, it would seem. Oh, the TK from Osek.
I hear they're going to get a push, but they're not even going to go through with it. They're going to fall back.
Yep. Smart move. They're going to need that full team to push against the stuff that Meta's dishing out. And Waterboy going straight in. He does not give a shit.
Forced a team hit there. I guess it's worth it.
Yeah, potentially. Did not get a kill out of it. Ooh, Golden Icon getting the TK. It'd be a great opportunity.
He's drawing them back, though.
That's smart. Yeah, that's true. Oh man, I really wanted Moorlanders to just go straight on the offensive. But it looks like they're focusing a lot on this engagement, and by the time they get to the king, everyone's going to be respawned anyway. Dang! Golden Icon keeps shutting Moorlanders down. Time and time again.
Is this VOD going up, Surfer?
Absolutely.
Okay, then yeah. I just need the screen caps for the last round, which we'll get from it later.
Mm-hmm. Well, at any rate, there's not a whole lot going down. Meta just keeps stopping Moorland every single push, just for the last 10 minutes practically. Very little progress has been made.
Yeah, this is kind of what happens when you play it through. Both teams just kind of like go through the motions.
Right, they don't really put on their best face because they know it's not really going to matter.
Yep.
Can't say I've ever seen a playthrough just kind of like save.
Anything interesting happen really kind of just goes through.
Normally the defending team, I go full stupid if we play through on a scrim or something.
It can be fun when it ends like that, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously it's a tournament. We're made of more professional stuff than that, so we don't.
So they play it through normally, but yeah, it can definitely get silly when you're doing it in just casual settings.
Yeah. Why don't we talk about just how insane of a performance Meta put up this game compared to last night? 'Cause that was crazy to me. I didn't expect the kind of hustle that they put up. What about you?
Sorry, what was that? I was talking to Ronnie about the scorecard.
Oh, that's fine. I was just saying, like, how last night Meta really kind of didn't show up, so to speak. Moorland just completely wrecked them. Yeah, but today, Meta was all there. They were there 100%.
They wanted their revenge, and they got it, that's for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. And revenge is the gift that keeps on giving, and they just keep on getting it. Can't say I've seen a score of 700 in a long time. It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty high up there. That's what you get for pushing the cart.
I actually thoroughly enjoy that Shattered Sun skin.
Oh yeah, it's a nice skin.
Admire that for a moment.
It's no will breaker.
Nope. If you guys didn't know, that skin was, I'm 100% sure, named after Will. It's all he uses. About that,
but it is. I do have the most hours with a great sword. Too many, far too many.
You see, when Will uses the will breaker to break your will, you really know that you've gone too deep.
Some Inception shit right there.
Yeah. Will break your will with the will breaker. Too much will. At this point, we're just beating up a dead head. The game is all but over. 25 seconds. Unless Moorland just wants to... Unless Dejibus wants to clutch it with his maul. Which I don't see happening anytime soon. Oh my. Getting utterly steamrolled.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, victory for Meta. Victory was assured a mere 12 minutes ago, but good game. Good game, good game, good game. Nonetheless, that was an insane performance from Meta. And Moorland. Moorland, with the first 2 objectives, went mad trying to make up time. And they actually hit similar times to Meta on the first and second objectives, but they just couldn't haul on that cart against the gate quick enough. But good game, both sides.